It's the end of the week, time to kick back with a beer and some deep space transmissions. The show where we take you to the farthest reaches of the Milky Way galaxy.
We're not waiting for Commander Psycon to get his computer up and running.
Or in Commander Taylor's case, we take you all the way to the center of the galaxy again.
And we're starting right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
With the requisite fuck you, Psycon.
I am Commander VG Punks, the video game punk, and with me, as always, are Commanders Taylor and Psycon Jr.
We don't need to say hey because we've already started our shenanigans.
Yeah, they've started. They got started early this time. All right.
He's been giving me shit all afternoon, man.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one who still invites me to the wing, so.
He's like, yo, Bob, can I get you a spatula?
That happened. Oh, I'm sad now. But here we are. We're live on Twitch. Rip. Okay. It's dark here. I'm getting a little scared, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready to like take off and stuff. All systems check.
Running diagnostics.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't catch me last night, I'm playing catch up after being sent back to the rebuy screen last Saturday. Still kind of not happy about that.
Yeah, that was pretty painful.
Yeah, I'm in full-on jump honk junk hauling ass to catch up mode here. We're all gonna meet up over here at we're gonna all meet up over here at waypoint number 3.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, it does mean that
here.
I was gonna say it does mean that you do get to avoid the note this time.
Right, you do get to avoid the note.
And hopefully not get stuck in another one.
Yeah.
Prepare to launch.
Yeah. So I'm hauling ass to the next waypoint. I should be able to make that today. It's about 16,000 light years. I made that in like 3 hours last night, so...
Wait, what? The hell's going on?
Launch to orbit.
Engage Super Cruise.
Engaging cruise.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. It was trying to jump to my next waypoint, I guess. That's weird, because I haven't logged into the galaxy map yet. Oh no, I've got a short in my I've got a short in my my throttle. Some of the lights are flashing.
Should open that up and fix it, man.
Yeah.
Have your electrician buddy fix that for you.
I gotta move my guitar.
On the plus side as well for Commander Taylor, it means we actually get to say his paint job from now on.
Yeah, that's true. You have a paint job now.
Well, I have a different paint job now.
Graduated to a not just solid color. Or from a not just solid... Or wait. No, yeah. I said that right.
I mean, what's a new ship? Because I crashed the old one.
Wait, so did you wind up renaming it? What did you rename it?
Yeah, it is now the second attempt.
And not the FU, not the fuck you Psycon?
Didn't like that. Didn't like that name,
yeah,
huh?
I figured it would have been the fuck you chat for actually.
See the Pilots Federation has a problem with using 4-letter words and F-bombs in your ship names. So
you could always use FKU.
Yeah, I can't do that just on principle.
Yeah, that's still.
I mean, just like you can't say the word Iceling.
That's. I mean, that's still technically banhammer territory right there.
Wait.
Bingo. Did you really bingo?
No.
We haven't even made the cards yet and you're already getting bingo. It's like, look, man, I'm real desperate. I just lost 6 months worth of data.
I'm married to an Alaska Native man. What makes you think I don't have bingo cards around here?
Scanning.
Wait. What? Is bingo like real big out there?
Mm. Oh yeah.
What else are they gonna have to do with their time in the snow?
Make more natives.
I remember there was a big bingo place right next to my mom's old house. And that's it. I never went inside. Scanner mode.
Acknowledged, Commander.
This is a really good song.
This sounds like an early 2000s kind of techno.
Yeah.
It's my favorite kind, man.
It's a good kind, yeah.
Analysis mode?
Whoop.
Yeah, getting back to Explorer's Anchorage at least allowed me to restock on my rum while I was there.
Oh yeah, lucky.
Yeah, I've got the good stuff instead of that harsh homemade stuff. It's the problem with synthesizing your own rum on using the shipboard synthesizers is that you don't have any oak casks to age it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I straight thought that you were talking about whenever you say stocked up on rum, I thought you meant stocked up on the ingredients for myself to make rum.
No, I have a small cargo hold down there with lots of bottles. And, you know, that was the worst part of crashing, right? Is it broke all my bottles of rum.
Oh, gee. So you had to buy all those bottles back, huh?
You know, I barely made it out alive, man, because that explosion with all that alcohol to fuel the fire.
Did you, so...
Well, yeah, but that fire was pretty strong then if it blasted you all the way back to Explorer's Anchorage, especially...
Right? No, you know the fuel rats came and got me.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. The fuel rats were involved.
I'm working on it. This is I call it the quarantine. Like that ever actually did anything. Like, I always end up like this after a few months because I'm lazy. It has nothing to do with the fucking quarantine. My fucking fiance cuts my hair. Also, what's up, Narcolepsy?
You don't know?
Ooh, he says, about to work on my Guardian FSD booster and finish off my Jumpaconda and head out to the black myself.
Oh, hey, he's not gonna join us in comms?
Hey, more than welcome to join us in comms. Scanner mode.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Nothing here. Beer of the day? Back to the good old Scotch ale. Lol knack. He's probably playing Ark. He pinged me about logging into Ark the other day, and I totally logged into Ark.
Knack? Are you talking about
No,
Knack?
wait, no, not Knack. I'm talking about hers.
You're talking about Licky Bum Bum, right?
Yeah, my bad.
Safety protocols for exit.
Because I know Knack wasn't pinging you last night because he said that he and his wife had extracurricular activities planned for the evening.
Updating cartography.
Fun.
Well, I hope so.
Hey, no problem, Nar. Good to have you in the stream chat, though. Thanks for jumping in. I can't wait until shit calms down for me and I can sit and watch more streams, because, like, I have a lot of people to catch up with. It's fucking finals and next week, and it's fucking crunch time, you know how it goes. And I work at a fucking school, too, so here we are. He says lots of background noise.
Never stopped Commander Psychon.
That's just his breathing, though. That's not background noise, that's foreground noise. He's literally doing that in your ear like...
Did you say that's foreplay noise?
Yes. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
That is foreplay noise.
4-play, 5-play, all the better.
Damn! Today I learned about Commander Psychon. That's why he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Sure he does. Her name is Rosie and she has 5 sisters.
What the fuck, Rosie?
What if he can give me shit for crashing my ship last week?
Fucking Narcolepsy says Rosie Palmer.
Yeah.
Also, dude, where are you moving?
Like, the reason I give you shit is because it's supposed to happen to me. Like, it's expected of me, not you.
Wait.
Yeah. I have many thousands of light years of travel under my belt in this game, and it's the first time I've ever crashed my ship like that, so it was bound to happen at some point. Now that I've got it out of the way, it'll never happen again.
But he has been sucked into a white dwarf.
I have. She's sitting here laughing at me.
Wow. Back home to Philadelphia. Well, damn, man. That's awesome, though.
And my wife is giggling her famous last words giggle.
The famous last words giggle. I take it this is a common occurrence?
Oh, yeah. Yep, it's a very common occurrence in this house.
Woo! Wait, am I almost done? About 2/3 of the way through it.
Frame shift now engaged.
Oh, that's it for that bottle of rum.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel you on
Confirming
that.
Exit point telemetry. Stand by.
I'm kind of at that point in my life too, where I'm like,
Completing system scan. Stand
most of the
by.
people I used to
Gathering
run with ain't even
information.
around anymore. So what the
Cartography has
fuck?
now been updated.
There's a term for that called middle age.
Shh, 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 shh.
Oh, shush me.
That's a good way to think about it, I guess.
Yeah, it just means you haven't been hit by a bus yet. It's all good.
I feel like that was a suicidal. No. I was thinking that doesn't matter. Probably get hit by a car anyways. I don't know if you like suicidal tendencies.
Yeah, so what you just said described my attitude at 15, so.
Yeah, that's also true.
Yay,
Wait, did I
neutron
scan this?
star.
I scanned this system, right? No, I didn't. Scanner mode. Scanner
Yes.
mode.
Affirmative,
There
Commander.
we go.
So you want to talk about space? Let's talk about space. I want to
You-
talk about space.
You have some space stuff to talk about?
I have some space stuff to talk about. See, you know the planet Venus, right?
Yeah?
Wow! Millisecond pulsar.
Oh, shit. Mark it. Oh, thanks, man.
was I saying? So you know the planet Venus, right? The hellscape of the solar system.
Yeah.
So some of the data sent back by the landers that we've actually managed to drop on that planet that sent back information and data show that there are granite rocks on the surface of Venus. Right? So granite is an interesting rock because it only forms in the presence of water. And it takes a very long time to form, right? So that means that Venus, a young Venus, had surface water for probably about 2 billion years. So for 2 billion years in the early solar system, Venus may have been habitable by life.
Uh-oh.
For a longer period of time than Mars was.
No kidding. Wow.
Looks like your dog didn't like that fact.
I know.
I think he had something interesting to like interesting side note actually he's back here in his own language. The Thargoids are actually from Venus. Alright, we got 3 refining.
Water world.
Nice.
Undiscovered, but not terraformed. Whatever.
Give me those biological features.
I think we're gonna change that dog's name to Gladys.
GLaDOS?
Gladys.
Oh.
Because she likes to look out the window and see what the whole neighborhood's doing.
What the fuck?
Saigon got it.
I feel like I feel like I should understand that reference. What is that a reference to?
Saigon?
It's a 50s housewife, man.
Gladys.
Gladys.
Course adjustment.
What? Why Gladys?
Like,
Who doesn't get it?
It's what?
like Gladys or Betty or...
Oh.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival
I don't,
at 5,
you know, I don't really,
4,
I mean,
3,
I wouldn't have
2.
thought Gladys for that. But I mean, yeah, I guess I can see that, yeah.
Scanning for information.
Gladys is always the neighborhood gossip.
And that's
No,
not
I
like...
don't think he's probably never seen an episode of Bewitched in his life.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen Bewitched. It's just been, like, I was very, very little.
Don't forget, of this group of us, he's the baby.
Yep.
That's true.
I'm just a hatchling,
Even if it's only
just
by
trying to
15
make my way in the world. Just a giant fucking hatchling.
Just like Big Bird.
That's
Just
what
like
you should be for Halloween next year is a giant chickabo.
a giant chickabo. That would actually, you know what? Only if it's
Shell and
no, only if it's like what, you know, those raptor costumes. You know what I'm talking about? But it's a chocobo. Yes.
You'll have to get good at saying quit.
Fucking yes.
Next system en route.
Also, never. Wark.
No.
Scanner mode.
That's affirmative, Commander.
What do you mean?
Quit for life, man.
No.
Not Kupo.
Yep, Moogle. That should be a. We need to take a poll. Moogles or chocobos?
For what?
Just Moogle, like, you know, like pirates or ninjas, right? Moogles or chocobos?
Oh man, I can't decide.
Fuck. Moogles.
I'm gonna have to go
Key
Moogles
systems
all day
are at
long.
optimal levels. Readying for exit
Yeah,
now.
Moogles.
Yeah, nope, gun to
Scanning
chocobos.
now.
You just do that because you're a contrarian.
No, I do that because in Final Fantasy Tactics, they're freaking amazing.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Alright.
Like, they're long-range hitters with really big, with really big damage. So you got one that does, like, heals the party if they're standing, you know, in party formation.
I need to get this guy to play Baldur's Gate with me.
Magic is impressive, but now Minsk leads. Swords for everyone.
I haven't gotten Minsk yet. I'm sad. Scanner mode.
Camaraderie, adventure,
Okay,
and
Commander.
steel on steel. The stuff of legends, right? Boo!
Butt kicking for justice, or for goodness. No, it's for justice. I fucking love Minsk.
Oh man, my two favorite characters from that series, Minsk and TX.
TX, huh? I haven't met TX yet.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Oh, you'll love him. He's chaotic evil.
Man, I've been trying this entire time to like play that game, and I didn't realize that like you're not supposed to grind. You're supposed to like do the quests. So I've been sitting here like painstakingly uncovering every map, and by the time I got down to Nashkel, I was like,
Scanning.
yeah, I need to start this over. For some reason, I keep dying. And then like I started Antarius again a couple weeks back, and like I was like, fuck it, let me pop open a guide and see what I'm doing wrong. And they were like, you have to do all the side quests, and I was like, oh. I always thought those were bullshit. But yeah, okay. No, so I started Val as a half orc, and I started doing side quests and stuff. Scanner mode.
Right away, Commander.
Nope. What do we got? Doom 2 Hell on Earth. Yes, please. Doom had just... I love Doom's soundtrack. Doom 2. I didn't play much Final Doom, sadly. Doom 64 also, yeah. Didn't play a whole lot of Final Doom. I don't remember why. I think I just didn't own it.
Completing system
I'm still
scan
working
for
my way through the first Doom, though, so... Don't remember where I got stuck last.
Knowing you, probably E1, M1.
What? No.
Yeah.
So you said you finally bought Alien Isolation. Have you actually started playing it?
Yeah. I played it all that evening up until I got to the first what is it? Not the first time you encounter humans, but after you follow what's his name for a little while, and then he gets fucking killed, and then what is it? You're running away from the dudes. You come into that first room where you start having to like do the whole stealth thing, and like there are the people like patrolling around. That's where I got stuck for that night, and I just haven't walked back to it yet. It's been like 2 days. Scanner mode.
Distractions are your friend.
Yeah. I haven't really had time to sit there and approach that yet. So I was like, okay, I can't get through this part yet. I'll come back to it.
Yeah, that game, you pretty much you crawl everywhere.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So So yeah, you haven't even hit the point where you're being hunted by aliens.
No, they're doing a good job drawing that out. It's really good.
Right, you're building the tension.
And that's crazy to me because it's like I know what's coming. I've seen these fucking I've seen these movies. I know what's coming. I'm familiar with the characters.
Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah, it is really good so far. I really love the environment that it's setting up. I'm genuinely scared half the time, only to see it like lead up to almost nothing.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it.
So is it still on? Is it still on sale? Should we be telling people to go spend $1.99 on this excellent game?
Let's find out. You know what? I'm not gonna let's find out in a way that's more intelligent for me.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, you could barely figure out Gladys.
Yeah, that's true. What's the name of this game again? No, I got it. No, it looks like it's back up to $39.99.
Yeah, I mean, the game is worth $40.
It really is. And that wasn't like a Steam-only kind of situation, was it? No, it's back up to $39.99. What do you mean?
You think Fallen Order will go on sale on Monday?
What?
Star Wars Fallen Order. Because Monday is May the 4th.
But it's EA, man.
Yeah, that's true.
If they've proven one thing, that it's they don't understand the Star Wars fan base.
Right.
Well, Fallen Order was kind of exception to the rule.
EA is gonna be like, oh yeah, dude, it's May the 4th, so we put out this extra special DLC where you actually get to play the game for another $75. Fuck it. This is the title screen.
On the other hand, in terms of space games, apparently a nice new one came out as an addition to the XCOM series.
Yeah?
I forget what it's called, but it's like you play as basically part of a squad as opposed to doing the full base thing right away.
Oh, that's cool.
So Commander Psychon, speaking of space games, did you want to talk about Frontier's announcement this week?
Which announcement was that?
Really? You're fired.
Damn.
Because, I know they announced about the what is it, Warhammer thing.
The other one about Elite Dangerous, you asshole.
Scanner mode.
Okay, then no, I have not heard about it yet.
Acknowledged, Commander.
So the next paid expansion for Elite Dangerous that was supposed to hit in the fourth quarter of this year has been pushed out to the first quarter of next year.
Gee, I wonder why that could happen.
Exactly why you think. They are claiming that having to send everybody to work from home is the reason why they're going to have to delay it.
I mean,
okay.
Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about that for a minute. I call bullshit. and here's why, okay? You're talking about programmers, okay? And these guys are used to working in a distributed manner. I mean, if you can have programmers, if a company can hire developers from India, Mexico, wherever, right, and they all contribute code to the same central repository in GitHub or Bitbucket, it's all cloud-based, okay? You can code and you can commit code and pull code and make all your changes and stuff no matter where you are. So having to send these guys to work from home is as their excuse for having to delay the expansion is bullshit. They need to be honest about their reasons for delaying the expansion, which is it's not ready and they don't feel like it's going to be ready.
Well, I mean, to be fair, don't forget.
That
Finish your thought first.
I don't think that the reason that it's not going to be ready has anything to do with COVID-19 or pandemic or having to pivot on to working from home or any of that. I think it's just because it's taking a little longer than they expected is all.
Yeah.
So my argument to that, as playing the devil's advocate, would be they probably do keep don't have resources that would be available remotely, that would be available at the office, simply because like they've seen what happens with leaks. And I mean, look how long it took for people to actually leak the supposed model that we were going to have for Thargoids before like it was even implemented in game.
You want to tell me that Frontier has never heard of a VPN?
I would tell you that they probably are, from what I understand from the people who have visited the offices as streamers who aren't allowed to comment on situations, they probably don't let that stuff get very far outside their office.
Let me put in there that maybe it's possible that their offices weren't set up for such a thing previously, and that's it. But that would be the line that I would draw there. Is like perhaps they have always just been to the tune of like everybody comes in and works at the office, and simply when the whole COVID thing happened and they went on lockdown, they were like, oh crap, we actually have to like now license a bunch of tools, and like, you know, that would be the only setback that I could see realistically, because otherwise like coder, like you can code anywhere, you know, like I would prefer to code from my own home because like, I don't know, I don't have to worry about people breathing down my fucking neck here.
Don't forget, we're not just talking about like the actual gameplay mechanics, like we're including art assets. Sure. And you know how they interact and like. But
all that we have the tools to do all of that stuff remotely. But that plays into my argument though that like maybe the case is that they have done that in office for so long they don't have the tools to do it remotely, you know, or they have to license a bunch more shit to do it remotely. That's a lot of paperwork.
I think it's far more likely that the point that Sycon raised is a more likely candidate for the issue here, which was that they didn't have the protections in place for data exfiltration, and so it took them some time to pivot and put those in place.
Plus,
I'm going to drop that hyperspace.
I will also admit that it's more likely that they have had like more asset, or they've had more on their plate than they probably anticipated, not only with the more recent game releases these past couple years, but like now they have the addition of they're going to be doing, I guess, what is it, Warhammer? Basically, I think it's the mobile games. What is it, Warhammer or something or another, Age of something?
Yeah, and I think that's more likely is that there are resources being siphoned off of Elite Dangerous for those efforts, which is fine because you got to make money, you got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
You know, but I think feeding us a line about, you know, a bullshit line about COVID-19 and having to work from home being the reason that this is delayed, I think that's a lie. I think that's just PR, right?
And I'm so sick of hearing that PR bullshit these days. Like, damn it.
And I think that they don't believe that the players can handle the truth of, you know, the truth being that you know, the game is being delayed because they had to divert resources, or the expansion is being delayed because they had to divert resources to other efforts that pay the bills.
Well, I mean, look how they handled the situation of we were never going to allow the Gnosis to actually leap into the Thargoid systems.
I actually thought they handled that pretty well.
Well, I mean, you would never know it from how the players reacted.
Well, yeah,
but I think they handled it pretty well by having, you know, the Gnosis actually jump in there and then get the players who went along for the ride getting their asses kicked. I thought that was handled pretty well.
We went along for the ride, though.
What? Yeah, you takes your chances.
And then you crash your ship when you're accidentally tapped out.
He has this, you see how he has this, like, big container of salt on his desk, and he just anytime he gets the chance, he just rubs salt on your wound.
This is the first time I've ever been able to do this, man. Like,
Scanner
usually
mode.
I'm the one who gets all this on me, so...
Oh yeah, I guess that's fair.
See, and when he comes back, he's gonna know that the commander agrees with me.
Yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow's session. I think it's going to be a good session.
Yeah, the only reason I asked about the thing was just because it wasn't made clear that we did the rest right after the cave thing, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, that's when we started up. That's why I was like, you guys had a full rest. You can reset your hit points.
Well, you didn't have to do that because we actually got our hit points reset when we leveled up.
Is that how that works? I didn't know that
Yep.
worked that way. I thought you just added them to your current.
Nope.
Oh, they changed that from 3.5 then, because I remember distinctly in 3.5 it was like just add the hit point, or you know that might have been a house rule. Now that I'm thinking about that,
I think it might actually just be like a roll 20 thing, just because like it's adding these things so it automatically sets the value.
damn, 2 water worlds and neither of them are terraformable. Oh, but there are 2 terraformables in this system, so there's that. Woo! Yeah, I'm excited about it though. I've been like really stretched for getting everything together for it, but otherwise, you know, doing what I can. Otherwise, I'm pretty much ready. I'm pretty much ready. I don't think I'll run into anything too hardcore. So let's see. 650 light seconds. So have you been playing any Borderlands 3?
I have not. I was concerned about which games I was going to get, because I was going to get it, but then I heard the new XCOM game.
Yeah, that's true. XCOM is really good.
And I mean, like, the gameplay, like, since they've started with the Unknown series to do, like, the reboot, like, I've enjoyed the gameplay, and this one looks interesting.
You know what? I'm really liking Animal Crossing right now. It's really nice to break up the fucking, you know, the like everything collapsing during the day, and then you just go in there, and now you're like, it's fucking island fucking adventure time, and you just fucking build shit, and it's great.
And so you can use it to host what kind of conferences were they? Some kind of computer like tech stuff?
Wait, what?
Remember the link that we were showing about there's going to be a conference that you get in through Animal Crossing?
No, I didn't know about that.
It was in Geeks and Gamers.
Oh. Well, I'm going to have to check that out now.
I think it was actually Kurt who linked it.
That's interesting. Oh man, I wonder if Kurt's playing. I should ask him about that. He probably time travels, though. Not that that's a bad thing.
Hang on a sec. Maybe it wasn't in general. Maybe it was in system. Listen. Deserted Island DevOps.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. That sounds fun. I want to go to more like
DevOps.
I want to go to more like programming, like meetups and shit like that, like game jams and whatnot.
I was telling Mark about the link that was shared in Geeks and Gamers about DevOps, that they're doing it through
Animal Crossing. What, dude?
I think I heard something about that.
Desert Island DevOps is a single-day virtual event to be live-streamed on Twitch TV, on call maybe, on... Oh, shit. It's twitch.tv/on-call maybe. Seriously, what? Says it is on the 10, bucko. You posted this on April 1st. It's 100% legit. What the fuck? Mob programming from home, a case study in teaching cloud migration from your island gateway. That's awesome. What is this? I want to go to this. It's April 30th, man.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it happened already.
No, why does it have to happen already? Fucking bullshit. Why do I always miss the fun stuff? I was so fucking swamped yesterday, I'm not even surprised though. I mean, I've been swamped, but... I get it. I'm just trying not to stress. Let me drink my beer. Woo. No, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. It's been really nice to break everything up. They couldn't have released at a better time, to be honest. Like to think just everyone really needed this game right now, and that's why it's trending as much as it is, you know? Like, I think we all needed Nintendo to step in and be like, hey, you know what? It's okay. Just calm down. Just calm down in Animal Crossing. It's a lot of fun. I have, like, a little music room, and... David, you'll appreciate this as much as I probably do, but, like, the instruments... So if you have, like, an instrument in your house or anywhere, if you, like... interact with it, it plays just some random note. And I found out that if you have a stereo playing music in the same room, whatever instruments are in that room actually follow the key of the music. So if you sit there and play on them, it'll play along with the music. But it's like random, so you can like sit there and write solos. It's pretty fun. There's just really neat shit they do like that I'm just like, that's cool. How's it going, Commander Taylor?
Oh, hitting a whole bunch of neutron stars.
That should cut
so it's going pretty good.
Yeah,
well,
that'll...
still 200 and some jumps no matter what you do, but...
Yeah. Oh wait, let's compare jumps. Let's see how close you are compared to us. So I am... Oh, I'm 164 jumps now. So you're over 200?
Yeah, I'm 190... I don't know, wait for me to drop out here.
Yeah.
So I'm 176 jumps out from my next destination.
I am 207.
Simply because the waypoint was, 21,000 light years away when I tried to plot a route to it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I like this guitar riff already.
Yeah, me too. That's why I favorited it and requested it.
You guys find anything interesting in the map this session yet?
I found the system that I'm in has 2 water worlds and 2 terraformables. But other than that, you know, it's business as usual. Business as usual.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of snowballs.
We out here doing our thing, looking for the biological signals. That's that's kind of my end game. It's my meta.
In fact, I think in the past, let me see how long have we been doing. It's like half hour or something like that. Oh, we've already gone an hour. Well, in the past half hour, I think I've probably found 37 snowballs.
Hey, don't you start that yawning shit, Commander Taylor. Shit. You quit that. You fucking quit that.
Stick
Wow,
on
no
talking.
one said in a row.
Oh shit! You guys want to talk odds? Do you know what's been happening to me the last 3 days? So every
I wanna
morning,
hear about your period, man.
every morning I try to fucking like wake up and well when Chrissy gets up, I'll make her breakfast, and we usually have eggs of some kind, and every morning for the past 3 days she has gotten the double yolk. Every morning for the last 3 days, one of her 2 eggs will have a double yolk, and I'm just like, dude, what are the odds on that? Those are low odds. 3 days?
I mean, maybe it was from a farm that had like a very fertile hen or something.
I don't think that's how that works. Is that how that
Chickens,
works?
man.
Mutant, yeah. Because the egg is more like the period.
Well, I mean, it'd be like if an egg had, or it'd be like, you know, if a woman has the possibility of having twins because she has a lot of twins in her family.
Well, look, man, I told you I didn't want to hear anything about your period.
No, well, not mine, the chickens. Hey, Bob.
Yo,
If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
of course it does.
How come?
Because there's always someone around to hear it.
What do you mean?
Besides sound travels.
Because forests are inhabited, there's always animals there.
I disagree.
You know, and even if there are not animals there are other plants there.
I disagree. I think that when a tree falls in the forest, it makes a noise, not a sound. Because in order to become a sound, a noise would have to be heard by some kind of thing that can hear it and transform it into what we perceive to be sound. Right?
Now, see, now you're just trying to mince semantics, and I'm not going to play that game.
No, that's not semantics.
Yeah, this is as important as Iceling and Ashland.
It like what constant is it our brain and the translation of the air compressions and refractions that makes a sound, or is it a noise until it is heard by that? Wait, hold on. I might have said that wrong. I've had a whole beer now. I don't know. I was just thinking about questions like that. Like I was watching a DeGrasse Tyson video and he was talking about which came first, the chicken or the egg. And he said, well, fuck, man, the egg, but what hatched out of it wasn't a chicken. Or no, it was whatever laid it wasn't a chicken. Well, what hatched out of it might have been.
And he's absolutely correct.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. I like this song.
That question, the whole chicken and egg question, became moot the moment we discovered dinosaur nests with egg fossils in them.
Yeah. Wait, why does that make it moot?
Because of course the egg came first. Because dinosaurs predated chickens.
Well, sure.
How could the chicken have come first?
Well,
Something else came.
Well, you know, the idea here is like, you know, do you have an egg before you have, like, do you have the egg for the chicken before you have the chicken? Of course you do. Right? Of course you do. Right? I mean, the same theory kind of applies. Like, which would have come first, a T-Rex or the T-Rex egg? Well, the T-Rex egg came first. Probably what laid it wasn't a T-Rex. Exactly. Maybe close, but probably not the same.
So you're making my point for me,
right?
Yeah, you're disagreeing with me, and yet you're making my point for me.
Yes. Right, because
he's had one whole beer already.
Right, but yeah. Also because the way you presented it was like, well, yeah, the egg came first because there were eggs way before there were chickens. There were eggs for other species, and what I'm saying is no, the egg for that particular species had to have come first when we're talking about specifically that species' egg.
But that's not the question.
How is it not the question?
The question is which came first, the chicken or the egg?
So what you're doing is you're taking the literal version of that question, and I'm taking the question and adding the amendment that it has to be yeah. So either way, though, the answer is still the same.
Yes.
So yes, it makes sense that I would also justify your answer at the same time.
Here you go, folks. Drunk philosophy courtesy of Commander VG Punks.
But also, interesting philosophy courtesy of your Commander VG Punks who thinks about this stupid shit. Maybe I'm wasting my life, but maybe that is the way of the punk rocker. Fuck them all.
The way of punk rocker is to waste your life. Yeah, okay, I can get behind that.
Fuck it. I just decided to waste my life.
Or did someone just toast you?
Someone just followed. Thanks, you, Brother L? Brother Brutal? I don't know how to pronounce stuff. Why are you guys making me pronounce stuff?
Especially not when you're drunk.
Next system en route. Yeah, I'm not drunk.
Confirmed.
I'm tippy.
You just had a whole, 10-minute thing about the chicken and the egg.
I did.
He's not drunk. This is what happens when you get stoned and drunk at the same time.
I wouldn't say. I don't think I'm stoned. I came down from that a long time ago.
Don't combine alcohol with your weed, folks. It's just not a good combination.
Yeah, you shouldn't smoke alcohol anyway.
Leaving system.
You see what I did there? I did the same thing that you did to the chicken and the egg question.
No anomalies detected.
It's not as funny when you have to explain it, though.
Within limits. All other
yeah, I know.
Explaining the joke makes the joke funnier.
Explaining the joke is fun for me.
And that's why you're still single, Psycon.
And I'm not, which is weird. What can I say? Some people have really, really low standards.
What is wrong with my sister?
I mean,
right?
Well, it's got to be the same thing that's wrong with you, Commander Taylor. You're still hanging with us.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder about that, too. Like, everybody else in my life dipped out. What's different about these people? Scanner mode.
Affirmative.
We have a high tolerance threshold for assholes.
I guess that's what it has to be. Ooh.
Jumping to next system.
Ah, thank you. I think we have a good setup here. We're kind of like a not podcast.
I mean, we
Hull
don't record
integrity
the
is within
audio, but we do.
All other
Or I guess
systems
now we
Yeah, no,
publish the highlights.
technically we record the audio.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information.
Right, it just also happens to have video. But I mean, the completely unnecessary podcast is that way. They record the video and the audio. Are we a podcast?
I think to be technically considered a podcast, you have to publish your stuff in Apple's infrastructure.
Well, not only that, but
Apple's ecosystem.
it also
Scanner
happens.
mode.
It also has to be a kind of media where you can listen to the audio without needing any visual thing. The visual should be like a bonus.
Now,
Whereas,
I heard that a podcast was just defined as basically a like an audio radio show that's posted to the internet, and that's based on what's in my political science textbook. So I'm figuring if it's in it, like, you know, academic textbooks.
Oh yeah, because academic textbooks definitely don't suffer from any bias.
Yeah, and they're never wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I figure
It's
if
not
they're...
like that information doesn't change at all within the next like 10 years or
I mean,
5 years.
I don't know. Like, you could be the absolute authority on it, and like, if it's in order to be a podcast, it absolutely must have the Apple branding. But like, I've heard podcasts referred to as stuff that like I hear on, like, even Spotify refers to them as podcasts. So like, why wouldn't they have to come up with their own terminology then? Is, I guess, where I'm coming from on that. Like, I don't know. I feel like the Apple logo might not be necessary to make it a podcast. So, are we a podcast?
I don't know. I think you're a heathen. I think that's what it is.
What do you mean? What makes me a heathen? I mean, yes, I'm a heathen. Like, fuck Jesus, you know?
There you go. First chance you get, right?
There goes our viewers. Bye. Oh, no. That's contrary to how Texans are. Texans are supposed to be... I'm not a good Texan. I vote for one. I have opinions about stuff, which, like, I'm not even a good American, apparently.
When did you ever vote?
I've voted. I have the sticker. It's right here. I don't know, maybe
So
I
what you're
tossed
saying is
that
Trump
finally.
is your fault.
I mean, I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for somebody who inevitably didn't get elected because we are a two-party system and not a multi-party system.
3,
Same here.
2, 1. Scanning for information.
But let's not talk about politics on this stream. I like to be in a good mood. I didn't come here to be stressed out like I have been all fucking week.
Oh, hey, political discussions always crack me up.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's why I call my dad and say, so Trump's an asshole, right?
Affirmative.
You don't think that?
The jump.
Sets him off like you would not believe.
Yeah, no, I know. I got that parent too.
Yesterday it was so you're voting for Sanders this time around, right?
Okay, that's just cruel.
Poor Bernie.
He can money off of this campaign in order to get a third mansion. No, sorry, a fourth mansion, and none of that money he's giving back.
No,
I thought you were gonna say a third world country.
I mean, he never stood a fucking chance. Like, and I've been talking about this too. Like, he never stood a fucking chance because people are fucking scared as shit. Like, and I can't blame him for that. I'm scared of change too, man. But no. Like, fuck that. Dude never stood a fucking chance. He's also not an incumbent, which is, like, kind of important.
Uh, 162 jumps. I need to quit looking at that number.
How many am I at? You're making me look at my 100. You surpassed me. Oh no, I'm at 161. You're almost about to surpass me.
Also, he's not at the waypoint. This is to the next
Yeah,
point.
but that's...
So's mine. Mine is also to the next way. Oh wait, no. That's right. You have a waypoint between your waypoints. That's what he's talking about. You have a what are we going to call that?
He has like 3 point or 2.8 or something like that.
You have a child waypoint.
Scanning.
You created a child waypoint too.
It's a subclass.
The subclass, okay. Coast Spaces doesn't like inheritance very much. I found out, because if you parent, if you parent a group of objects to another group of objects, it can break collision for the first group of objects, or for the second group of objects if you're looking at the hierarchy that way. Which has been something I've been running into a whole lot. Oh, is this a Titori star? This is a Titori, I guess.
Did you find that out the hard way?
Yeah, I was flying around it like, how come I'm not scooping? Engage jump drive.
Drugs are bad, people.
Drugs are not
Jumping.
bad. Well, no, drugs are bad. Plants are okay. Yeah, don't drink alcohol, folks.
Maximum velocity.
Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs, okay?
Okay.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Readying for exit now.
Is South Park still a thing? That's still a thing, right?
Scanning now.
It's so big and almost as long as The Simpsons.
But The Simpsons is still going, right? Has to
So
be.
is South Park, I think.
Yeah, I think South Park is as well.
Yeah, I think South Park's still going, and according to the creators, they're now more in line with the parents than they are with the kids.
Well, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Scanner mode.
Aye, aye, Commander.
This is a cool song.
Alright, I think I'll park it here for a minute and take on some fuel.
Some people in one of the groups I'm in have been, I was telling them, I hope you all have a great enough day to have sun tea like I have. And they're like, sun tea, what's that? Because a lot of them are folks from across the pond. So I was explaining sun tea. They're like, how can you heat the water for the tea? I'm like, you just leave it in the sun.
Yep. How hot does it get where you're at? Oh, I'm sorry, 80? And that's hot. Tell me more about this this heat that you experience. Fucking sun tea. Make sure you don't put a lid on it because it'll explode when it boils in the sun. I know it doesn't boil. I know. I've made sun tea like one time, and boy was it ever good. But when I was at the time, I was like, drinking sweet tea like all day. So one thing of sun tea, yeah, not that great. Gotta have multiple. Scanner mode.
All right.
I got everything?
Done.
Yeah, I got everything. Okay, let's check the system map then. Bob, you ever make sun tea? Oh yeah, that's right. He went AFK. I totally forgot about that. Oh, it is Final Fantasy Adventure. You ever play Final Fantasy Adventure, Psychon?
No.
You need to get yourself a copy of RetroArch. Final Fantasy Adventure was a lot more like Zelda than it was like Final Fantasy, but it still had RPG elements and stuff. Good story. Very difficult game. I think I'm gonna go grab another beer. Just those melodies are so cool. I don't know if this one was Uematsu or not. I don't think it was.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Make the jump.
Let's find out. I want to find out who was the Final Fantasy Adventure composer. Kenji Ito. I feel like I've heard his name before. What else did he work on? Okay, he did all the Mana. He did all of the Mana series. That's why I know him. Okay, that's cool. Now we get some Chrono Trigger. That's awesome. Hey, whoa. Hey, man, I'm trying to vote on stuff. Okay, there we go. Scanner mode. Oh wait, no, not scanner mode. Okay. Don't do that. Don't actually do that. I think this was the only terraformable in this area. Cool. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Alright, I am going to step away as soon as I line up. And I'll be right back, guys. Don't touch that dial.
Of course, he steps away as soon as I get back.
There was a puppy under my desk.
Never mind.
What?
Nothing. Hey, look, I got an email. BG Punks is live on Twitch.
Yay!
Ooh, I've got 2 water worlds here.
Course adjustment.
Ooh.
Are they terraformable, though?
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
All right. How's it going for you guys?
42.4 light years. That must be another neutron star. Yep. I seem to be on a neutron star highway.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Scanner
I
mode.
just got under the 200 mark.
Acknowledged.
Nothing here.
Okay. Well, this one won't be terraformable.
Just you guys be careful, huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll do.
so-
We don't need anybody else in our wing getting reset to Sag A star.
Alright, so one is terraformable and one is not, but they are orbiting each other. But they both have an ammonia
Scanning for
atmosphere.
anomalies.
Yeah, it's alright. My ship's made by Falcon. I'm alright.
Scanning for information.
Yeah, with all those exposed wires and everything, you should be fine.
Yeah, my ship ain't no Lacon clunker.
I feel like I'm being baited.
Correct.
I think we
Next
both
thing you know,
are.
he's gonna drop an iceling out there.
I'm not dropping an
I think we both are.
I'm not dropping an Ashland. Maybe Isling with a Z. Scanner mode.
Acknowledged.
Just don't be surprised if one day you find a pipe bomb in your mailbox.
I've heard the stories about how those who refer to her as Isling receive some pipe bomb from a beloved fan.
Yeah, except the pipe bomb is not what you think it is.
Oh, it's not like a pipe bong.
Right, right. No, it's a pipe bomb. Filled with plastic explosives, not plants.
Oh, okay. Not. Oh no, this one's already been discovered, but not mapped. So I'm mapping it. I found a terraformable HMC. Trouble in Japan, Double Dragon 2. But we also have biker mice from Mars, so that's a thing. Anybody opinions on biker mice from Mars?
Nope, I got none.
I never saw it.
I mean, I preferred Battletoads and Buckaroo Banzai.
Buckaroo Banzai. Remember Bucky O'Hare?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, no, I was being serious. Do you remember Bucky O'Hare?
Yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Chip was awesome.
Bucky O'Hare is what he was. I think Bucky O'Hare is what he was talking about because Buckaroo Banzai never had a video game.
I was talking about series, not the video game.
There was no series. There was one movie.
Whatever.
Buckaroo Banzai. What is that?
Yeah, Buckaroo Banzai through the 8th dimension.
No.
Remember,
Peter
it took him till what, last year to watch Dune?
Peter Weller, Jeff Goldblum.
Is it good? Should I watch? Should I like watch it or something? Is it a cartoon?
No, it's a movie. It's a movie, and it's utterly and absolutely ridiculous. And its whole point was to take the piss out of Golden Age comics, or Silver Age comics rather.
Silver Age comics.
Yep.
Who is Silver Age comics?
Nope.
No, it's an era, not.
Oh.
So the idea being that, you know, with the Silver Age comics, you had to be a diehard comic book fan in order to even get into get into any kind of comic book, because you come into it and there's so much baggage and so much history and so much that you don't know coming into it that it's off-putting, right?
Okay.
So you come into it, you don't know all the lore. And so all this stuff has that has come before, right? You get into, even if you get into the beginning of a new story, they always refer back to stuff that happened before because that's what they did, right? And in the Silver Age of comics, all of the comic book heroes were multi-talented. I mean, they were geniuses. They were doctors. They were cowboys and they were exactly.
So could you give me some examples, like maybe one or two?
Batman.
Okay. Being like billionaire, playboy. What is it?
But
martial
also
artist.
An martial artist, ace detective.
Ace detective, yeah.
Scanning for anomalies.
He's genius level intellect, right? He's an engineer. He creates all his own stuff, and so that's how Silver Age Batman was. Right? Or Superman, right? Superman was, not only was he, indestructible and had all these superpowers, but he was also a genius.
Oh, I didn't know he was supposed to be a genius.
Yeah.
I didn't like Superman very much. I didn't like Superman very much, so I never really followed Superman. So, like, when people were like, "Oh yeah, Superman," I'm like, yeah, that guy I don't really care about.
So, that's totally what this movie was kind of taking the piss out of.
Huh. Okay.
Right. So of course, Buckaroo Banzai is introduced and he's a multiple PhD scientist. He's a doctor. He's a fucking rock star, right? He's a samurai.
Scanning.
It's completely ridiculous.
Okay. Now that makes sense. Yeah. It's that type of humor where you present something in its most absurd form.
Well, it's absolutely absurd, and it takes itself 100% seriously.
That's great. That's great. I'll have to check that out sometime. Why did that come up in a I'm still trying to connect that to why it came up in a Biker Mice from Mars conversation, because like I was talking about like cartoon video game.
I said I prefer Battletoads or Buckaroo Banzai, even though I actually meant the rabbit.
Oh, Bucky O'Hare. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he was right. You meant Bucky O'Hare.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking Bucky
Jumping
O'Hare.
to next system.
But if you've
It's
never
a
seen
great
the movie
fucking
Buckaroo
game.
Banzai through the 8th dimension, it's worth watching. It's hilarious.
I'll check it out. That sounds like something I might be able to convince Chrissy to watch with me.
Christopher Lloyd is in it.
Scanning
Okay.
for anomalies. None
Check this out.
Why can't I remember his name?
Scanning.
John Lithgow is the main heavy.
Who's John Lithgow?
John Lithgow, man. John Lithgow. You don't know who John Lithgow is?
Not by name,
Dude.
no.
John Lithgow.
Okay, let me look up his roles and then I'll tell you I know. Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
John Lithgow. I'm sure I know. I'm sure it's one of those things. Oh, Lithgow.
Yeah. Or Lithgow, I guess.
Oh, is he the fucking cranky old guy from that 70s show and he played a lot of other stuff?
That's someone else. John
No.
Lithgow.
He kind of looks like him.
Trying to remember what famous movies you would have seen him in.
I'm on Wikipedia right now. They're gonna have an exhaustive list of his.
Well, the last movie I saw him in was that awful Pet Sematary remake.
I saw him in the Planet of the Apes remake.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
were the Ramones in any way affiliated with that remake?
I don't even think Stephen King was affiliated with the remake.
Oh, sure he was. Oh yeah. No, you know they paid him.
External camera.
Shrek. Okay, he was in Shrek.
Oh yeah, he was Prince.
Yeah, he was.
He was the short guy in the first Shrek movie.
He was in Love is Strange. I have no idea what that movie is.
I don't even think he knows what that movie is.
Beatrice at Dinner. I have no idea what that movie is. I'm supposed to know this guy though, because so far I've seen a bunch of stuff that like I have no idea what the fuck is.
He was in a ton of movies in the 80s, man.
Yeah, he was in Twilight Zone episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet. I remember. I don't remember that one.
In the Twilight Zone movie, he was the in the role Will Shatner was in for the passenger for the plane when they see the monster on the wing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, he's Third Rock from the Sun. Dick Solomon. Okay. I watched that
That's the one I was trying to think of. That
yeah,
was.
I watched that one like twice. And it was a long time ago. I'm still looking for stuff I might recognize.
Uncultured swine.
Not even the Twilight Zone movie, man.
I think you mispronounced poor. I didn't have cable or anything like that, so it was like, you know.
Well, when the Twilight Zone movie came on, this was back when ABC, when it would show on TV, would have been back when ABC, NBC were showing their movies on Sunday nights, remember?
No.
Even Bob would probably remember watching, like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that might have been Saturday morning cartoons for me. And, you know, like Wishbone or whatever, and Star Trek. That was kind of that era for me, I think. If you're talking about, like, the elementary school days.
Well, tell me at least you know who Christopher Lloyd is.
I know who Christopher Lloyd is.
Okay.
I know who Christopher Lloyd is, yeah. Who couldn't know Christopher Lloyd? But yeah, no, that...
I mean, who wouldn't know who John Lithgow is? I mean...
Apparently somebody who's never seen,
Hull integrity is
I guess, Third Rock from the Sun and...
Twilight Zone movie.
Okay, yeah, so that's true. I've never seen Shrek. Never really had a desire to, I guess. Should I? Like, is it really that important that I do? Because I just kind of figured, like, you know, kind of films during that time were still like, oh, hey, yeah, here's, like, the tiniest bit of story, but aha, pop culture reference. And that's what this film is about.
Bad a story.
Huh?
It's not that bad a story. It wasn't told well, but it's not that bad a story.
I never saw Shrek. I don't know.
So not watching Shrek is forgivable, right? But not knowing who John Lithgow is when he was in everything in the 80s.
I just looked at an exhaustive list of his stuff and I was just like, what?
I said, oh yeah, Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, he was Lord Farquaad in Shrek.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I've never seen Shrek, so I have no idea who that character is.
Harry and the Hendersons?
Was he in Harry and the
Yeah,
Hendersons?
he was in that.
See, I barely remember
Yeah,
Harry
he
and
was
the
in that.
Hendersons.
Vectors.
I barely remember that.
That was him or someone else. Dad.
I remember seeing it and feeling kind of...
He was in Harry and the Hendersons.
I remember seeing Harry and the Hendersons and just kind of feeling like the entire time they were making jokes at tall guys like myself.
I mean, they were.
Yeah, they totally were.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Discrimination is okay, as long as it's against tall people.
See, here's the thing. You're so tall that they were probably low-hanging fruit anyway.
Fuck you, Psychon.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna be here a while. This system has 54 bodies.
I'm gonna put that in the BRB screen so that if it rolls a 1, it just, instead of this ninja is, it's just fuck you, Psychon.
Fuck you, Psychon. Fucking, you should put like, instead of just fuck you, Psychon, it should be like, I don't know, like, string missing, fuck you, Psychon. Error code 10018. Scanner mode.
Okay, Commander.
Oh, that could be a BRB message. The streamer is away fixing Psychon's mess.
Patching Psychon's fuck up. Honestly, who brings a gun on board a spaceship? I don't care if you're from Texas.
Aw. I mean, I can name at least one that brings a gun on board of a spaceship. Malcolm Reynolds. Does that count?
I guess. It's so stupid, though. I had a problem with it even then.
Just to see him shoot the thing and it was like, pew! And I was like, wait, what? Did it just... Wait, did that revolver just go pew?
Right? You know, I guess low velocity round. I don't know.
Or was it it supposed to be a laser or something?
I read about that kind of stuff in you know, science fiction where they use firearms loaded with rounds that have low enough velocity to not pierce the skin of the space station or ship, but still be able to do damage to a human being. But I don't buy it.
Yeah, you're still... I mean, aren't you still... You just said pierce, so you're still working with some kind of a, for...
Kinetic firearm, right?
Right? I was gonna say, like, blunt instrument, so to speak. In like, the bullet is not, like, sharp or anything. I mean, I guess it kind of is.
Fast is sharp.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is.
I guess that was the thinking for Star Wars Episode 8 when they did the light speed jump. Anything going that fast is bound to sharpen up the cut for the ship.
The only thing I can say about that scene is it's about fucking time.
Scanner mode. Wait, no, I already did that. Actually, I meant system map.
It's like, that would have made, like every Star Wars movie so much shorter.
Could you imagine if they just like hijacked the Star Destroyer and set it at light speed to the Death Star?
Jeez. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But it only has one weakness.
Anything moving faster than light? I don't know.
And even if they have the shield generator, like they just use one ship to go through the shields and bust it open, and then the other ship just goes and...
What are you gonna do, right? You know, when a weapon is moving faster than light, that means you get hit with it before you see it go off.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, like, are they then saying that the rebels did not believe enough in the cause that they were willing to have some suicide bomber to do that?
Right?
I feel like this is probably the nerdiest thing we've ever discussed on the stream. And if it's not the nerdiest, then it's up there. It's pretty far up there.
Dude, we just discussed Venus possibly having water like billions of years ago. Like, this isn't even the top 10 of today.
No, well, no, this is...
Leaving system.
Oh, it's still on the top 10 for today.
He's right. This doesn't even crack the top 10.
It's pretty nerdy, dude. Like,
how about if a tree falls, does it make a sound, or if it doesn't make a noise? Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
No, those aren't. Those weren't nerdy.
pedantic.
Yeah, those were pedantic. Yeah, those aren't nerdy.
You mean we didn't go into talking about the egg definitely came first because another creature would have laid the egg and then it would become...
Yeah, that was literally me being like, dude, it's really quiet. I need to say something. Yeah, that was literally me sitting here going, dude, it's quiet. I need to say something.
It's a moot question. I'll tell you what came first. In every case, the cock came first.
In every case, like, who fucking cares? Like,
I don't know, because Jurassic Park
I don't get
proved
it.
otherwise. They did coin the
Ouch.
phrase "life finds a way."
damn.
He's reaching.
He's
reaching.
But there's a joke in there somewhere about Jurassic Park being like the ultimate authority on historic events. Wait, no, it's getting quiet again. So, guys, if
No.
is existence, are you just like a meaty
No.
like brain
No.
piece that's
Shut up.
controlling
No.
a
Stop it. Stop it.
Are you just a brain that's controlling a like meaty flesh sack? A meaty flesh golem?
I am a meat popsicle.
Yes. Are you just a or are you like a spirit?
I made Psychon snort with that one. You went right over your head.
Are you a
Look at that.
meat popsicle? It's a family show, guys.
We're mech warrior suits for puppies.
That's what I'm saying. Are we actually just like a little brain controlling a flesh golem, or are we
We're the,
like a spirit?
You remember Men in Black? We're that little alien that's in the suit that's
Scanner mode.
holding the galaxy.
Right away, Commander.
He's coming up with the stuff without having watched Altered Carbon.
No, this is actually shit that came up in my philosophy class. I'm not even joking about this. This actually came up in philosophy as a discussion point.
You need to bring up grok in your philosophy class.
The orc grok?
No, the word grok.
What you should bring up in philosophy then is, do we actually even need a test?
Right. We didn't actually have a test in that class. As a matter of fact, we had a report in that class at the end. I like reports better than I like tests. Very much. Because reports are a lot more abstract. You get to, you get to explain yourself. You know what I mean? You get to explain your answers to the prompt. I like reports a lot better.
I'm sure Taylor liked tests because they were standardized.
No. I bet Taylor liked reports. Because he strikes me as a person who would like that writing prompt.
I didn't have a problem with either of them, as a matter of fact.
You liked standardized testing, you fucking heathen?
Didn't bother me. I aced them.
Yeah, okay.
I don't suffer from test anxiety like some other people I know.
Yeah, I suffer from time limit anxiety pretty bad. I could take a test.
I go into a test, and with my memory. Please.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You do have a visual memory. Or a photographic memory.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I look like a fucking idiot. I'm over here repeating shit to myself over and over until I write it down. Oh hey, Final Fantasy Tactics. I was like, I know this melody. Psychon, is that your favorite Final Fantasy?
Sorry, what was that?
Is Tactics your favorite Final Fantasy game?
Yep.
No, his favorite is FF7 Remake.
Next system and round.
I've heard really great things so far. I still haven't played it myself.
I've heard mixed things about it.
Mixed, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like we just didn't need it.
Well, Sony definitely needed it because it was the only way they were going to get sales.
I mean, it's video games. Arguably, we don't need any video games, but I'd have to disagree with that. That's like saying we wouldn't need fucking like Da Vinci or something.
There are people who would argue that. We don't need Da Vinci, we don't need,
Yeah, I know. I live in America, man.
Yeah.
All we need are workers and the rich.
Bob lives in America adjacent.
Bob lives in America by proximity.
What is America adjacent?
Yeah, what is America, Jason? I think he said adjacent. No, maybe he didn't say adjacent. Now that I'm thinking about that, why would he say adjacent? Psychon, explain.
Adjacent, not exactly in America.
Oh, wait, adjacent. Adjacent?
Does it come with a chainsaw?
Adjacent.
Oh, he did say
Machete?
adjacent. Okay, yeah. By definition, next to or adjoining something else. That's the definition for that? What the fuck?
You know, the number of times when I worked in retail, this is working downtown. You know, I had people come in. Do you take American money? What do you think?
Do you?
No, we take the loot and the toonie.
The toonie. The loony and the toonie. That would have been like, we don't, but I do.
Wait, it's like, we all accept loonies, eh? Loonies and beer, eh?
Yeah.
And poutine, eh?
This is a beer truck, eh? Next thing you know, he's gonna tell me he's never seen Strange Brew either.
I'm voting for Metroid. Although Little Nemo is on the list, but I'm voting for Metroid. Because Metroid is Metro. I mean, it's fucking Metroid. Or how are you guys feeling?
See him dodge that one? See him dodge that one? Like,
what do you mean?
He like jumped to the side and waved, right?
What? I was about to say, what are you guys feeling? Are we feeling like let's listen to something a little offbeat this time? Let's listen to some Little Nemo, or are you guys like, nah, let's do Metroid? It's safe, you know, it's safe here.
As safe as that way you would dodge that comment about what you didn't watch.
Wait, what? Wait, no, hold on. Did I miss something? I think I might have missed something.
So maybe he did miss it. I mean,
I think I did miss it. Yeah, I am. I'm rather tipsy. Yeah.
Maybe it's just taking a while to get that high.
No, actually, we haven't.
Takes a while for sound waves to make it up there.
Yeah, it does. It takes a lot of milliseconds. How long does it take? There must be an equation for this.
Low-hanging fruit.
Whew. I'm gonna take some more beer.
Strange brew, eh?
Strange
I
brew?
can't believe you drank it all.
What? This is...
I'm guessing that is a no. He has not seen it.
What is that?
Oh man.
Yeah, movies not my strong point. I have opinions about some movies, but movies are not my thing.
Do you know who Rick Moranis is?
I know who Rick Moranis is.
Okay, how about Max von Sydow?
No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I knows what I'm talking about.
I was poor, man. I'm sorry. We didn't like. I don't know. Sometimes I'd see movies and then I'd be like, "Oh, that's like the forbidden area."
Your homework tonight, after the stream, you need to go and hit up Plex and watch Strange Brew.
Strange Brew. Okay. See, we've already gotten to a point where I already forgot the first thing on this list that I'm supposed to watch today. I am not up to par on movies, man.
Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek I've never seen.
Strange Brew and Buckaroo Banzai.
Never seen Gremlins, actually. I've never actually seen Gremlins before.
We can't be friends anymore.
Yeah, that was one of those things my mom was like, "That's too violent, you're not watching that." So I never did.
Never fucking seen Gremlins.
Yeah, never seen Gremlins.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull out my Blu-ray, load it up, and I'm going to stream it on Discord so you can watch Gremlins.
Okay.
What the hell is it about Texas that makes people not care?
My mom was fucking poor. She was divorced, and she was a fucking elementary school teacher. And so every time I wanted to see anything, anytime I wanted to see anything, it was fucking, no, we don't have money for that shit. So, and fucking, yeah, no, it was always like that.
This is true. I do remember his mom.
I fucking refuse to feel bad about that. Fuck you.
External camera. Yeah, I do remember, especially when we would try to go to TMEA in high school. And
fucking sucked.
You need to...
But I mean, like, I understand.
Now, man.
What's my excuse now? Like, that shit is like years in the past. Like, what? Like, I have more shit that I have to keep up with than I have to fucking go back and rewatch.
So Gremlins can and should wait for Christmas. This Christmas, you need to sit down and watch Gremlins.
I've never watched Die Hard either. I've never seen that movie.
Yeah.
Ever. Any of them. But there are multiple, right?
Never watched Die Hard.
Never watched Die Hard. I have never seen Die Hard.
We're done.
I'm so triggered right now.
He's
Right?
fired.
Right? My finger is far from the pulse of society. I was fucking poor. It sucks. It sucks. But that's just how shit is.
I mean, come on, man.
My mom's an elementary school teacher, and she raised me and my sister by herself. Like, we didn't have cable. Like, it sucked. We had one of those TVs that had the dials and the H and the V hold for longer than I care to admit. Like, everybody was like, "Yeah, my flat screen." I was like, "We still have the dial." It has the wood paneling on the sides.
I had one of those TVs up until I was 15?
Up until like 95.
16?
It was like 1995. We finally moved it out into the other room and got a second TV. So then we were still using that TV. We just happened to have another one.
94, 95? Yeah, when I went to Job Corps finally.
Job Corps. Wow, I haven't heard that in a long time. You were in Job Corps.
Yeah, I'm an alumni.
Tell me that. Tell me about that.
Well,
So
I've already told you about that.
I have, you understand, I have one other friend who was a Job Corps kid, and that was Kenneth.
What's the tell, man? It's a trade school. Yeah.
And it's like, instead of high school, or?
Well, no. I mean, I got my GED the first couple weeks I was there.
Oh, okay. See, the only thing I know about
you know,
that is, like, Kenneth went there for a while because his mom was sick of having him around, so fucking Kenneth was in Job Corps for a long time, and then when he came back, he was pretty, like, whoa, what happened?
I dropped out of high school when I was 16. Then, you know, I went to Job Corps, and 2 weeks after I got there, I had my GED. At 16, mind you.
Okay.
So, and then, you know, after that, yeah, I learned a trade.
What did you do there?
Clerical occupations. I'm a certified secretary.
Oh.
I have all those skills.
There's a certification for secretary?
Especially for delivering coffee?
No, he didn't say intern.
See, that's the reason why I type over 100 words a minute.
Okay. I type over 100 words a minute because of Darkwind. Plain and simple. David can attest to that. David?
Sure.
I mean, fucking, what better practice is there than typing kill skeleton over and over and over, and then typing kill mercenary over and over?
As opposed to eventually learning about how to do the macro lines of, like, just...
No, I never used the macros. Zmud had the thing where you could go, like, you could use the number pad instead of typing NNSSWW. I still typed NNSSWW. I never used the number pad. I don't use macros.
Exclusively after I figured out you could do that.
It is literally 2020, and I have used 2 macro keys in my entire life, and those macro keys are both used for auto run and arc. Because that is the one that I automate. I played MMOs. I never used macros ever. Hang on. I'm doing it. Here we go. Bark.
These two happy.
Well, my viewers will be when they have the bingo card to fill out.
And if you want to see what that mark looks like, just it's just a 1 month subscription to VD Punks.
I really thought he was going to be like, just find a way. Like, dude.
No, I already used that.
Don't be sarcastic to my viewers. Ooh.
Never seen Gremlins.
I've never seen
Christ.
Gremlins. Yeah, I've never seen Gremlins.
You are missing out, man.
I know I am.
You're so missing out.
I always saw the trailers and I was like, this looks super cool. And I was like, Mom, I want to see that. And she was like, no, that's too violent. But, like, Alien was fucking okay for some reason.
Chrissy is watching. I mean,
Chrissy isn't watching. She's working.
Oh, she will hear about this tomorrow during the section.
She knows.
Yeah. So that's your assignment, Psychon, man. You need to screw her down about this. Like, how are you gonna let your boyfriend shortfall like that?
Fiance, actually.
Are you a boy? Are you her friend?
I am not a boy. I am a man.
Says you.
Says me.
Yeah, you haven't even seen
Correct.
Gremlins yet.
Correct. I spend the majority of my day fucking working and goddamn doing housework. Man. Period. I'm not existing in my own little fucking goddamn space anymore, damn it. I wish.
If you have a period, I'm gonna argue against you being a man.
If I have a period?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I see where you came up with that. That's I guess that's clever. I guess I'll hand that. Fuck you, you asshole. Fuck you, Taylor.
Yes. Yes, I did.
It only took one and... Yeah, about 1/2. Yeah, about 1/2 beers. I say 1 and 1/2, but these are actually pretty tall. What are these? These are 1.5 pints, is it? I think they're about 1.5 pints. 22 fluid ounces. And how many ounces in a pint?
Really?
I don't remember offhand. It's
And you were a cook.
yeah, correct.
Just saying, man.
Yeah, so when you're a professional cook, they have charts that you can just read. You don't have to memorize it because there are charts. So that's real weird, right? How the school wants you to memorize all the shit, but then when you actually go work in it, they have a fucking chart. Yeah.
So repeat after me. A
16.
pint's a pound of the world around.
Oh wow, I've never heard that. That's cool. That's cool because I'm an auditory learner, and a pint's a pound for the world around. Is that it? A pint's a pound for the world around. Okay, cool. So yeah, 16 ounces in a pound. Yeah, 16 ounces.
Exactly.
Look at that. Okay, cool. All right, I might have memorized that now. That's cool. Thank you for that. Limerick. That's what that's called. It's a limerick. And that actually, those are very, very helpful in making me remember stuff, having limericks. Of course, the low to high to low to low or whatever, this never stuck because what the fuck is that? Did y'all remember what I'm talking about there, right?
Nope.
Nope.
So if you want to remember the derivative of a division function, you just envision a frog yodeling. It's like low to high, less high to low low. Oh my god, that was actually over low.
Completely lost.
It's I remember it because it's a lot easier for me to say u prime v minus u v prime over v squared.
Good. It's math I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, it's math, so obviously. You don't have to worry about this shit. Yeah, no, I'm just getting out of calculus class, so y'all don't remember me posting that video with the frog, and I was just fucking hysterics for a long ass time about this. Just imagine a frog yodeling. And they have this little picture of a frog, and it's like low to high, less high to low, over low. I remember because of the sing-songy way that she says it.
So what you need to do is replace that frog yodeling with, Wart from Link's Awakening.
Yes. Yes.
There you go.
Now I'm on
Took you a
board.
minute.
See, now I'm on board. No, I remember Wart. I never beat Mario 2, but I remember Wart.
Well, he was in Link's Awakening.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in Link's Awakening. I remember that too. And being like, oh shit. Damn, did I see... Hold on, did I see him in...
In Super Mario Brothers 2, the way you beat Wart was by feeding him
yeah.
vegetables, which is
No, he was
hilarious.
He was the fucking...
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see how I'm an auditory guy. Because that's the thing I remember. I remember the do 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 do. Yeah. I wish I was perfect pitch though. I have never checked to see if that's if I have any little bit of it. How did you find that out, David?
What?
that you had any inkling of perfect pitch?
They would tell me to. I would be told to, you know, sing a note or hum a note or something, and then basically like.
By who? Who did that?
During lessons or during teacher. Or
oh.
like,
Are you talking
yeah.
about the dude that would come in and do y'all's like, because we had like Mr. Rosenblatt, and then you guys had the French horn guy, who seemed like a really
French
chill
horn
motherfucker.
Girl, but,
yeah, that's right. She had hair down to like her fucking like feet, and everybody was like in love with her.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Dominguez's wife.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they would just, you know, we would get exercises that would be like, you know, sing this concert pitch, and then you have to try to match it later on the horn or something.
Oh,
and
interesting.
Then with those, that just helped me whenever I would do singing in community college. And then they go, you know, sing this pitch, and I'd sing, and they'd go to play the piano. They're like, "How did you know what pitch that was?" I was like, "I had some exercises in high school, like to match the pitch with the horn."
Yeah, see, trumpet stuff was mostly breath. Like they would get these like sections of garden hose, and we'd have to like blow through them, and then we'd like start closing off the hole, and like try to like press as much air as we could through it.
About, that we learned, especially for like brass teaching, is that you're looking for specific types of people, especially like in middle school, like. People who play trumpet are typically going to be like more outgoing type of people, or like they're people who generally will take the lead in something. People like me who play French horn will be people who are typically more support type, or like they have really good rhythm, which is important because we only play downbeats essentially, or upbeats. Or they would be good with pitch, and because, you know, a lot of the times we wouldn't necessarily have like the main concert pitch as the rest of the band. We'd have like, you know, the third or the fifth partial.
Yeah, okay. You definitely took a lot more music theory than I did. I don't understand that fucking what's his name? Pythagorean. I don't understand that Pythagorean stuff, man. That's way once we got into the modes in music theory, I was so fucking lost.
I mean, I'm totally not.
Next system and route.
I understood the modes.
Locking
I was just like,
destination.
I don't understand the point, but
okay. Yeah, I didn't understand the practical application, but I didn't understand the overall modes. Like, I didn't understand, like, why, how, what they were. You know what I mean? I kind of need the practical application piece to really understand how it works. Like, I guess that's a kinesthetic piece, right?
yeah.
Am I wrong about that?
Mixolydian, Phrygian,
Dorian.
I remember. Yeah, and I was just like, I mean, some of them I understand because it was sort of like the basis of we developed things like jazz scale, well, blues scales, and like the minor keys and stuff. But like, I don't know.
Yeah. Bob's over here like, I could remotely give a shit. I'm sorry, bro. But you ordered a jaw harp. We're gonna do a breakout album. Commander Taylor? Breakout album? Jaw harp? Yeah? Jaw harp soloist? You ordered a fucking jaw harp, dude.
Yeah.
Are you excited about that? Because I'm excited about that. Scanner mode.
That's affirmative, Commander.
All right.
What kind of instruments do you have at your place?
Me, I just have the ocarina right now.
Oh, what kind of ocarina do you have?
It's made of ceramic. It's a little 4-hole one.
Alto or like? Do you know what?
Sure.
Oh, I have a little alto ocarina. I'm trying to get a tenor one. It's a 12-hole. You want it?
I suppose.
I'm just not really in love with it. I like the tenor ocarina a whole lot more. Okay.
Fact.
Send me your mailing address. I'll send it to you. There he is.
Yeah,
Commander
the only
Taylor.
reason I got it was just because this was like at a convention and it had the Triforce.
Oh no! Did you get it from Songbird?
Maybe.
Rachel has one of those.
That's where I got I got a 4-hole little ocarina from Songbird. Oh
like,
shit!
I even got a little book that showed me some of the basic fingerings for how to play it, and I don't know, I'm way too out of practice for it.
Okay. Hold that thought. I'll be right back. I got a quick bio. Just a second.
General back.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, I posted pictures myself in general.
Oh yeah, okay. I wonder if that's a Songbird one. Yeah, mine's also kind of beat up. I wore it a lot.
Do me a favor and PG Punks.
Yo.
check your galaxy map and tell me what your distance is to waypoint 3.
My distance is 10,000 light years. Well, 10,200 light years.
And we have 10,056 light years.
Okay, so I'm about 11.2. So I'm gonna switch back into smelling the roses mode.
Yay! Smelling the roses mode.
Actually, I think it is, because if you look the top of my ocarina, you can see a little bird logo on the thing.
Yeah, I love Songbirds ocarinas. I bought like a little... I bought that one at the same time I bought this this plastic alto one just to learn on. And I don't like the sound of it very much. I really wish I had bought a tenor one. How long until your jaw harp comes in, Commander Taylor?
About a week.
Are you excited for learning an instrument?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Is this the first instrument you've ever learned?
Compiling data, updating cartography.
Sorry, he had also
Say that
asked.
again?
Is this the first instrument that you've ever learned?
No.
What was the first?
Drums.
Really? Like kit drums or like percussion like
Actually,
pit percussion?
Probably not the first. So I mean, I've learned the recorder.
Okay.
The auto harp.
Okay.
What else?
What is an auto harp?
Do
I know what an auto harp is?
Harpsichord. They also call it a harpsichord.
Really? Is that a harpsichord? I've never seen a harpsichord. Oh, wow. You know how to play the auto harp? Do you really?
No, I wouldn't say I know how, but I learned when I was a kid.
Oh, okay. Man, that's interesting.
Oh, yeah,
What?
When I was in fourth, fifth grade, we had a rad music teacher, man.
Yeah? What made you pick up the auto harp? Was that like a choice thing, or was that like you're going to learn how to play the auto harp?
That was, yeah, no, that was we all learned instruments. I think I also was on the xylophone at that time.
Oh, okay. So you were pit percussion. That's cool.
So
Scanning for anomalies.
That's really cool. I didn't know that about you.
System scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now.
well, I
been
didn't say it was any good.
I mean, fucking, that's just a matter of opinion at the end of the day, isn't it? Like, everybody could be like, Nirvana was really fucking good, but at the end of the day, they were just playing 3-chord, fucking power chord shit. They were a garage band, plain and simple. You know what I mean? Like, that's their whole credo. You don't have to be good at an instrument to make music out of it. You just have to have enough desire to make music with it. I was never very good at guitar. I'm still not. I'm building one. Scanner mode.
Sir?
But I see these guys on YouTube who can play like an umpteen billion scales, and I got nothing on that. I can play a major and sort of a minor, maybe. I can play a pentatonic.
I mean, it's really you only want to know those things for like auditions, and
hyperspace velocity reached.
I don't even know what you really need them for. Like, most of the time for auditions, what you really are supposed to should be doing is just prepared pieces, like,
all other systems are now at
a slow piece and a technical piece.
So on guitar, you want to know your shapes. Like that's the big thing. Like guitar is a very, very visual instrument, and so you learn your shapes. So like I know the shape of a pentatonic scale, so I can play it anywhere across the board. I know the shape of a major scale, so I can play it anywhere. But like I don't know the shape. I haven't memorized the shape of a minor scale. I haven't memorized the shape of like I don't know, a harmonic minor or a melodic minor. So therefore I can't really play them, can I? But that's like, you know, on French horn, on trumpet, you learn fingerings and you learn embouchure, right? And on guitar, it's all about shapes. Bass as well. And I can't really describe it more than that.
Man, I found the water world. Turns out the system is not only discovered, but it's mapped too.
Affirmative, Commander.
Aww.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about off the beaten path? We are off the beaten path for sure.
For sure. I like it. It's fun, like, because I feel genuinely like I'm in danger sometimes.
Velocity engaged.
Like I might crash.
Technically, we are.
I could crash. I could, like, look over and check chat for a minute, and then, like, lose my entire ass ship.
Guys.
Scanning for information.
You guys suck.
Hey, at least it meant that someone was actually willing to talk to you.
I don't know if he ever actually had that problem. He seems a pretty charismatic motherfucker.
Oh, please.
On the other hand, I was a piece of shit. I'm still a piece of shit. What am I talking about? I can't come out of my own cynicism for like 2 seconds. Here we go, drinking. No, it's actually, I've always actually had that problem with movies. Like, everybody's like, dude, did you see this? And I'm like, yeah, dude, no, because, like, I'm poor. I didn't go see that in the theater. I didn't actually.
Now I know you saw Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back in Resident Evil.
Of course I did. We watched those together. Remember?
That's how I know.
Yeah. Right? But, like, I didn't actually, like, walk into a movie theater until I was in high school and someone invited me. No joke. I'm not joking about that. Which is kind of sad, but
Safety protocols.
my mom just didn't have the time or the money. And that's just how that worked.
Scanning.
Like, she was always, like, when she wasn't at school working, she was at home doing schoolwork. Like, she was grading papers, and that's actually why I call, so when I go to grade, like, students' projects, sometimes I will refer to them as papers, because my mom always referred to that as grading papers. And now that's what I call it. It's totally not that. Like, they're not papers, it's literally digital. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
It's weird. It's really weird. I subsisted on cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons especially, because, you know, I had access to KABB and they played the Disney, you know, Saturday morning Disney stuff. You know, so Darkwing Duck, like, dude, I watched the shit out of some Darkwing Duck. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. But yeah, movies, not so much. Not so much.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago we watched Robert Heinlein's The Puppet Masters with Rachel.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that a horror movie?
Yes.
Oh.
Kind of. I mean, it's an alien invasion movie for sure.
Oh, okay. Differentiating that there's a the difference between horror and suspense, right?
Yeah.
I always thought that was a horror movie.
Not,
like, and when I say horror, I mean gore.
Really call it horror.
No.
It's not really horror type. If any, it's. I mean, it's
So
a
it's like
schlocky
it's
movie.
like Alien, where it's like a suspense kind of movie, or no?
yeah.
It's not. So this is like a low budget kind of B movie.
I like those.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, you know, it's a B movie with Donald Sutherland in it, so I mean,
Yeah.
there's that.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the wrong one. You're talking about the Puppet Master. I was thinking of the horror movie with the little puppet things. Never mind.
No, I'm talking about
Sorry, I was
the
thinking about
Puppet Masters.
Oh, that's an interesting one to watch with her.
Yeah, the
that's
only-
definitely
I
alien
don't-
horror. Well,
see, I-
alien suspense.
See, I only know about Bunk Puppet Theater. You guys know what I'm talking
So
about?
Now she's
Okay.
trying to read the book.
That was a
Right.
masturbation joke.
Smack about me?
Yeah, we're talking shit about you.
Good.
What do you mean good?
Yep.
Millie,
So have you shown her Invasion of the Body Snatchers?
play Elite Dangerous with us,
yet.
Millie. Do it.
So the
Now,
next
which
the
one
next
are
one
you gonna show her?
the next one will probably be the Faculty.
Scanner mode.
Oh yeah.
Complying.
I might actually go with the original, like what was it, the 1950s Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
The one with Donald Sutherland in it.
No, that's the 70s one. I'm talking the black and white one.
I don't like horror movies.
Oh yeah, okay.
I've never liked horror movies. I've
These
got
are
a.
horror movies, man. These are
Although
these
if you
are alien
wanted
invasion
to
movies.
Oh.
if you wanted to show her that other one, that would be funny too.
See, like, everybody that I know that was, like, really super punk rock motherfucker was into that one. Like, what's that one fucking movie that's, like, zombies, but, like, it's...
Oh, Return of the Dead.
Yeah, I think it's Return of the Dead. Like, everybody liked... I hated that movie. I thought that movie was so fucking goddamn extra. Like, I don't know. I didn't like it.
I mean...
I only saw it because, like... One time we were playing a show and they like on Halloween and they were showing that movie and there was like a guy who was getting his like intestines pulled out and I was high at the time so I was like I don't like thinking about that.
Choke on it.
Yeah, I was like I don't like thinking about
Yeah,
that.
I've seen
So
them.
yeah, I don't like that movie.
I've seen them.
Not a big fan. So equally I didn't watch any of the Evil Dead movies, but I totally watched Army of Darkness.
Oh, I still watch the Evil Dead, the second Evil Dead
You're
movie.
not missing much.
That's what I've heard. Is like
honestly,
it
if
doesn't
you-
really matter.
If you've seen Army of Darkness, that's really all. I mean, that's the best of the lot right there.
Yeah.
It's definitely like the James Cameron version of the series.
Who's, wait, hold on. Who's James Cameron?
Terminator 2.
Like,
He's baiting you, man. Don't rise to it.
no. But seriously, what did he do?
No, we're not buying it. We're not
Okay,
buying it.
I'll Google it. God
We're
damn
not.
it. James
We're
Cameron.
not. We're
Avatar?
The Last Airbender?
Okay, yeah, that is definitely baiting, man.
Okay. Who cares about the other
No,
Avatar?
Because everyone knows that the era. Well, I was gonna say that everyone knows that the person who's associated with the Last Airbender is M. Night Shyamalan.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
Don't
Shyamalan.
don't talk about Shyamalan. Fuck that movie. Okay, no, I'm talking about the cartoon series. Fuck that movie. Piranha 2, The Terminator. But what did he do? Did he direct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the director. Okay, Aliens, The
Aliens?
Abyss, Terminator 2, True Lies. Oh, that True Lies had
Titanic.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, Titanic. See, I fell asleep during Titanic because fuck
Well, I
that
mean, so did
film.
most-
Nobody can blame you.
I was like, this better be a documentary, and then it wasn't a documentary, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm sleeping through it. Ghosts of the Abyss, Aliens of the Deep.
No, on the other hand, that means that he didn't get to see the what was his name?
Huh.
The guy who was the villain. Billy Zane.
You know what? I'm actually a little surprised. David, you've known me for how long, and you didn't know I haven't seen all these movies? I talked a lot in I remember talking a lot in high school about how I was not a movie guy. Like, music I could talk about all day, but movies, no. And video games for sure. You know, let's talk some video games, but not movies. I was never much into the movies. I spent most of my time playing around in, like, I had a computer, so I was like playing around in a bunch of software that came equipped with my Packard Bell. You know what I mean?
It must have been why he laughed so much at that penguin joke. Because he didn't have a whole, like...
Penguin
that's just
joke?
So outside his norm of,
Which penguin joke?
Remember when the penguins took over the world and you were just like... Every time they would go, ah! Ah! And you were just like... You could not stop laughing.
It was hilarious. Why? Is that a reference to something?
No?
Oh. Yeah, no, that was funny as hell.
It's a reference to Batman Returns, you know it.
In the 70s? In this? Generalized to this?
He's talking about the Monty Python, Monty Python's Flying Circus skit where the penguins take over the world.
He's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he's older than both of us, so he knows.
I know, but I don't automatically expect people to like be on board with, like, you know, Monty Python's Flying Circus in specific, because that's so specific. Like, everybody's seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Everybody's seen, you know, some people have seen Life of Brian. Meaning of Life, some people have seen, but like Monty Python and the Holy Grail is like, if you say Monty Python in public, people immediately are like Holy Grail, you know? Yeah, nee. Eki fatang zup boing zao. Nee, no, shh.
Really? Because I would think if you say Monty Python in public, most people would go, oh, dead parrot sketch.
Really?
This parrot is dead.
How come?
No, he's just resting.
But no,
he's pining for the fuel.
Why do you think that skit is more popular than the Holy Grail? Like, everyone I've talked to is always like, "Oh yeah, Monty Python, right? Oh, woman, man."
Because it was redone in the SNL, like Saturday Night Live. They redid the sketch.
Did they really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, John. Like, they actually got John Cleese and what's his name? Something Palin to redo the sketch.
Oh wow! I've seen them redo the parrot skit in modern times. It's pretty cool.
Like, they even ended it, like, instead of ending it the way they normally
Next
ended it, not
system
only in the
and route.
series or with the lumberjack thing, they were just like, they ended it with, "You want to just come around to my place?" Like, oh yeah, sure.
Oh, Monty Python. I wonder if things will...
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
How did they not keep making content? Like, especially in the YouTube era. Like, I've never understood that. Like, how do you not, like, reinstate for the YouTube era and continue making skit content?
Because they don't have Chapman. Like...
Does it... I mean, would it have mattered? Like, companies sell to other people all the time.
Trust me, without Chapman, without... I think there's another one who actually passed away, too.
It's like, you know, expecting Metallica to continue making music if they don't have Lars Ulrich. It's just not going to happen.
Do they... I mean, do you really think they would?
They can lose just about any other band member, but if they lose Lars or James, it's done.
Or Hammett. No, Hammett, man.
But regardless, you know what I mean? Like, this is, like, Chapman basically was sort of one of the most creative guys in terms of, like, producing the ideas. And
yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I kind of... It's weird because they did start making videos again with YouTube, but it weirds me out that they didn't jump on the hype train. You know what I mean? Because they had every reason to. Like, they could have only stood to benefit from it. And to me, that comedy will never die because it's so unique nowadays. But I digress.
It's not unique.
I'm going down a rabbit hole here.
Hello, Water World.
I mean, maybe it's not unique, but like it's. I don't know. It is unique though. For some audiences, it is. Anyway.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now at normal level.
But yeah, there are a lot of movies I haven't seen. Fuck yeah.
Scanning.
We need to get on that, man.
Yeah, I know,
there's like
right?
2 Water Worlds here. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm just always like, who
map.
has fucking time for that shit?
Like, it's an hour or two, like, not that hard. I mean, that's why we have Netflix.
Terraformable.
Like, why do you think Netflix is so big a thing? Because
Yeah,
you can
but
just watch a little bit, pick it
Chrissy's-
up later whenever you need to.
Chrissy has had me watching OKKO. That's one that's been really cool so far. I don't know the name of the other one, but it's like this I'm gonna have to ask her about that. I think she's pooping. Yeah, she's pooping. There's like a one that what?
At least he went and watched Dune. I mean,
I'm working on it. One thing at a fucking time. Scanner mode.
Affirmative, Commander.
Also, she's got to be on board with it. TV time is like real late at night. You know what I mean? You know, everything up until then is video game time. It's not actually true, but
you need to pick up a fucking book and read, man.
I'm trying that. I'm trying that.
Course adjustment.
It's difficult right now though because my eyes are strained like most of the time. I'm trying to get through Dragonlance right now. I'm gonna get through it. I have to complete the shit that I start. You said that shit. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna complete it. The movie doesn't fucking count.
Gathering
I have to read all the way through it.
Cartography updated.
What?
Nothing, man. I commend you. Finish what you start. Absolutely.
Dude, fucking, I'm trying. Okay, it's hard. It's fucking hard. Actually, I never thought that would be that hard, but I guess it actually... I change subjects all the time. I don't know. You know me. I try to do a little bit of everything. I mean, you know, you do everything too. It's just you're better at it than I am. I don't know. Scanner mode.
Right away, Commander.
I don't get it.
Next planet.
One planet in that
also
system.
terraformable? It is.
You have not mapped this planet. Okay, but it's just a gas giant.
Yeah.
How are we doing
Some
on
descent
time?
here. 15.
We got 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn, I could go with y'all for another hour.
Hyperspace. Checking systems now.
I gotta hop off of here close to on time for a change.
I know.
Try and get some dinner, and then we're gonna go out and plant some stuff in the garden after dinner.
Ooh, what are you planting?
Scanning for
Everything.
information.
That's cool. A little bit of...
everything. Some beans, some corn, some squash, some cauliflower, carrots. I don't think we're planting the carrots yet. They're not quite big enough yet.
I've never tried to grow
we don't have
carrots.
any seed. We don't have any seed potatoes to plant yet, so we're gonna be planting those. Yeah, you got a few things to be planting out there. I think we're gonna be focusing on the corn and beans right now.
You got a regular Stardew Valley shit going on right now. scanner
Don't
mode.
look at me, man. The garden is Millie's thing. I'd just help.
Yeah, I know. Garden is Chrissy's thing. I just help, but it doesn't make me less proud of it because, you know. You're sitting here talking about it. You know what I know, what you know.
Yeah, but you don't know what I know that you know that I know that you know that I.
But you know that I know what you know that you know what I know.
But you don't know that I know what you know what I know.
Oh shit! God damn it! You got me there. Fuck. Oh wait, what the fuck? Is that a water world? Oh, it's a water world.
Psychon's over there shaking his head like, you guys are assholes.
My god damn it. Of all the shows I could have wound up on, why did I have to end up on this one? Surrounded by assholes. Yeah. We can't begin and end on a Spaceballs reference. Yes, because I've actually seen Spaceballs. Isn't that weird? Yeah, everybody look at the guy who's never seen any movies because he's fucking poor. I get it.
Oh, come off it. Come off it.
Whatever. The only reason that I know Beavis and Butthead is because I watched it at a friend's house. I said it. I'm sorry.
I was saying, mate, I thought the only reason you knew was because you actually hung out with him.
Everybody... I feel like everybody during that era had one or the other, like, voice that they could do. You could either do a really good Beavis or you could do a really good Butthead. You know?
That would be cool.
Yeah, I was definitely Butthead. But see, Kenneth could do a good Beavis. But
did we lose Commander Psychon?
I think we did. What? He's about to... He's thinking. Psychon?
Sorry, I just came back from the used rum disposal.
Oh shit. Literally. No? Okay. Oh. There's gotta be a place to land
What's
in here.
going on with ED Discovery here?
I don't know. What are you seeing?
I upgraded it today, and it's not behaving very nicely. Like it isn't updating from journals at all. And that's not good. I depend on that piece of software.
Oh man. Okay, so for the second time in a row, I can't find a fucking planet that has any kind of like geological service signals. Sad face. So I'm just gonna be landing on a planet. Woo! I've had a good amount of beer. Let's see to it that I don't blow up my anaconda.
I'm never gonna hear the end of that, am I?
No, probably not. I mean, it was one of those events that's like, you know, it's kind of hard to forget. That was pretty memorable.
I mean, it's so memorable that we made a clip of it.
You guys are assholes.
And you crashed your ship. I'm sorry. Don't disown me. Literally, you're the only one I have left. You and Psychon.
Although, if you do, he might have more free time to watch some movies.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't spend the time watching movies though. I'd be just sulking. I don't know what I'd do without you guys.
You'd smoke weed and sit there and stare off into space.
Yeah, pretty pathetic existence, if you ask me.
I don't know. There are plenty of people who dream of doing that.
So I was never the guy, you know that guy that you knew in high school? Like, everybody knew that guy in high school that was like, everything he did was about marijuana. You know the guy I'm talking about, right?
I guess.
Is that just a me thing? Am I the only person that knew the guy who, like, oh, he has a phone and his background is weed, and like, oh, he has a computer and his background is weed, and like, you know, all like he has like anything and it's customized for, like, you know, weed. None of y'all? None of y'all?
I mean, the only people who I knew like that were like teenagers or.
So, okay, but you knew one of the other stereotypes because I did too. You remember the gun kid? You know, the kid who like went to the library and he like picked out all the books about guns and he would draw guns and he would talk about guns and all he loved was guns. You know, the guy who was like guns, 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 guns all the time? Adam Kesky? Did I say Adam Kesky? Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you remember he would be like, dude, I have this book on gun. This is an AK-47, and that's the first time you ever heard about an AK-47. I didn't know what that was until Adam Kesky was like, here's how it looks on the inside.
I mean, I knew about it, but I was a military brat.
And you were like, I'm kind of scared right now, but at the same time I'm intrigued because you're like into the science of this stuff, and science is something I can totally get on board with. None of y'all, really?
No.
What the fuck am I? You even knew the gun kid, right? Come on, you knew the kid that was like super into guns. I know what you're talking
about with Adam, but like, I was a military brat, so I kind of thought a lot of kids were like that.
And she's sitting here describing it. Maybe it's y'all. Maybe y'all are special. Everyone's crazy but me.
I am flying to what looks to be an impact crater for this planet, I think.
Oh yeah?
Because it looks like, while you don't see the hole, like you definitely see a bunch of streaks on the top, on the North Pole.
Next system en route.
I've got one more planet to scan and then I'll set down. It's 309k light seconds away.
There's nowhere to land for me in this system.
Next system will have it. Well, either way, I'm sorry I haven't seen a lot of movies. I'm just yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah, get off the subject already. Jesus Christ. You jerk your chain a little bit and you get all butthurt.
It's something I've lived with my entire life. Understand? Like, and it's weird,
It's 2020, man. There's absolutely no reason why you can't resolve that now.
I mean, I'll work on it. Time is money, friend. You didn't even play WoW.
Yes, I did.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
And you know it because
Wait, what?
I played with you briefly.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
You didn't play
I've
with
tried
me.
it. I didn't like it. Yes, I did. You and Crystal.
What? Why do I have no memory of this? No, you didn't. No, you fucking... We quit. We quit way before I fucking met you. No way. I'm calling bullshit on that. I have never played World of Warcraft with you.
Yes, you have.
What is your character name?
I don't fucking remember, man. It was a long time ago.
What the fuck character did you play?
He was a troll shaman, I think.
Why is she always pooping when I go to fucking ask these questions?
Oh, no, she's not.
I forget the door is closed even though she's not pooping.
Did Bobby ever play World of Warcraft with us?
What?
Who the fuck was he?
Fuck! She said I think he played a troll! No! What? No, he didn't. What? When did that? How drunk was I?
What?
Was I drunk? When did that happen? No, I wasn't there for that.
What?
No, she just confirmed it too. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
See?
Okay, what did I miss now?
He apparently played World of Warcraft with me, and when I have no memory of him even being, like, I didn't even know who he was. Why'd you pick Horde? What, So you didn't play Warcraft before World of Warcraft? Or did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I played Warcraft, Warcraft 2, and Warcraft 3.
I didn't play Warcraft 3. I played Warcraft. You know what? I don't
Yeah,
even
and
think I played
played-
Warcraft 2.
I played StarCraft, and I played Brood War.
Yeah, I played StarCraft and Brood War for sure.
You know, and all of those games I sucked ass at. So,
Do you remember my character?
no, I don't remember your character. It was a long time ago, and I didn't play for very long. And the game really, honestly, didn't interest me all that much.
That's fine. I'm not. I know it doesn't interest you because you've told me at length that you didn't like Warcraft, and I can understand that because like I hated and loved Warcraft at the same time. I'm just like I don't remember playing with you even in the slightest capacity. Like and that's just really fucking with me right now.
You know, man, it must have been like 5 years ago.
Like I have always known you as one of those people who are like, I'm not gonna touch Warcraft because, you know, fuck that fucking, you know, that popular shit. Because that's who I was. I was like, oh, it's popular, fuck that. I'm still sitting here trying to get to this this other terraformable. Are you fucking with me?
No, I'm not messing with you, man. But I do think you need to clip that and export it to YouTube because your rant about that was hilarious.
Okay.
After Crystal confirmed it.
That's crazy. Like, I don't remember playing World of Warcraft with you. I remember meeting you, but that was well after we had stopped playing. Like, we haven't really touched World of Warcraft since I met Chrissy. Because, like, she wasn't really that interested in it when we started playing again. Just like Final Fantasy XIV. Like, we played for a couple weeks, and then she was done. And you know, when it comes to those kind of co-op games, like I either have a party or I don't play them, and that's kind of how it works. Like I feel like if I didn't have y'all to play with in Elite Dangerous, I probably wouldn't open the Elite Dangerous. Sorry to be like that, but like that's kind of how I feel about it.
Whatever.
I'm always interested in the way that like co-op is implemented in games. So like when we were opening up like Stardew Valley and stuff like that, I was like always like I want to experience the co-op game first. Equally, you know, I grew up with little sisters, so when we, you know, would approach these like Nintendo games, NES, the first question was like, is there a 2-player mode that we can both play on? Because that to me was more fun than just playing by my damn self.
That's weird. I remember, I guess it must have been when you were younger then, because I remember especially through high school where you had that phase where it was just like, oh god.
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh
I
god,
remember
what?
you sort of like, it seemed like you, for times you were annoyed by it.
So the thing that I was really kind of so I think I remember the era that you're talking about, and at the time I was like, how come everybody can't have like simultaneous co-op? I didn't understand hardware at the time or how any of that shit worked.
No, I mean in general, just doing anything with your sister, because it's just
Oh yeah, no.
From high school.
So something that I probably would never have told you about Psycon, and I'm totally willing to admit here right in public, is that like, and pluses if my sister is watching right now, but like probably not. But like I was kind of shitty to my sister for a long time because at one point she had stolen, or I thought she had stolen some money from me, and like we didn't talk for like years. Like we're talking greater than a decade years. And I regret that to this day. Like, my sister is a really fucking awesome person, and she's really cool to be around, and I really wish that I had, like, not done that. But you can't change the past, right? But yeah, definitely during the era that you knew me, I probably was like, oh yeah, I don't like my sister. But secretly, I've always loved my sister. How could you not? Like, that's my sister, dude. You know? And, like, she was a lot more like me than I care to even admit ever. Like, I was a fucking punk rocker. Like, you know, fuck that, you know, establishment bullshit. But, like, she was probably better than me at it.
I'm down.
Way more punk than you were.
Yeah, no. She was goth. Which, you know, is very much like punk, but not the same, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter.
How you guys looking?
I'm 64,000 light seconds out. I'm getting there.
I am landed.
Damn, y'all beat me to the punch. Hold on, let me scan this one planet, and then I gotta set down. I'm sorry. Do we need to end before that?
No. You're fine.
Okay.
There's this planet's got supposedly has some yttrium on it, so I'm gonna go and see if I can prospect some of that.
Ooh. Yeah, yttrium. Yeah, but let me be clear about that. I love my sister. And I never should have went through that entire time like that. I regret that very, very much.
Yeah, we all have times where we're probably not the best person that we could have been to other people. I mean, just look how Bob interacts with me.
Damn.
This is the best you're ever gonna get from me, asshole.
Whatever. I know he doesn't mean it. You know he doesn't mean it.
Yeah. Besides which, he takes it good naturedly too, especially when he crashes his ship.
Yeah, that's right.
He just, I feel like he has this collection of sodium chloride, and he just, and any chance that he gets to rub the sodium chloride on you, he does it.
You know, I can't give him, you know, I can't get too mad at him. He did swing by and pick up my black box, so.
Yeah, that's true. I couldn't be bothered. I'm the support ship.
I'm surprised he didn't.
The problem.
What's up?
But the problem is that the problem isn't that he swung by and picked up the black box. The problem is he kept it, you asshole.
Well, see, I'm surprised you still haven't made the joke. The joke, you know, it's about the only box I'm ever gonna touch.
I knew I didn't have to.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I thought it went without saying.
Thanks for hanging out with me, even though I'm lame.
We love you, even though you're a whiny bitch.
I'm not fucking whiny, you motherfucker. You fucking... Fuck you. You don't know.
I bet you I can go and ask my sister if you're whiny and she'll agree with me. She'll back me up on that, just like she backed me up on the World of Warcraft
She'll
thing.
fucking tell you Daddy takes care of everything he can. And that's what she's gonna tell you.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
Everything I can, bro. Everything I can. Straight, super straight face. Yeah, let's not, yep. D&D's tomorrow.
Yes,
And I'm excited. Y'all are in for some die rolls. Y'all are gonna roll some dice. I'm working. I'm trying here.
Psychon. Watch Psychon roll that one over and over again.
No, that's the thing. He doesn't roll the one over and over again. He's the one that's like, dude, I want to try to fuck the bartender, the barmaid, and then he fucking rolls a 20.
Oh, so he's.
And I'm like,
he's that guy. Where are the Cheetos? If there's any girls there, I want to do them.
But he actually does. Like, he's not like the fighter. He's the bard, so he actually does the girls. He's the red mage. He's the red mage. He's the red mage of my party.
Well, it's only just because the
Yes.
Well, yeah. Yes, because I mean, Sorcerer in 5th edition is a charisma base.
While y'all were watching Alien, I was watching Newgrounds, motherfucker.
Please, man.
That's true. That is actually true.
I read the entire webcomic, man. You know,
yeah, I worked my way through it for a long time. I worked my way through it. It's good. I love 8-bit theater.
Sword chucks, yo.
Sword chucks, yo. Fight a Doken!
I still have an 8-bit theater t-shirt. No joke.
You have an 8-bit theater t-shirt? You have an 8-bit theater t-shirt? What?
Dude, I have the guy who made 8-bit theater, Dale Clevenger, I think it was, or whatever.
Oh no.
I have his first book.
Brian Clevenger.
Brian Clevenger, yeah. Holy
yeah, I have
shit.
his first book autographed and everything.
What? Oh, dude, that's so
that's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, wow. That's amazing.
Nuclear Age. It was an awesome book.
Hold on, can you tell me that story? How did you get that? Where did you meet him?
So this is officially the nerdiest thing we've ever discussed on here.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Go ahead.
So I mean, the first novel he wrote was called Nuclear Age, which is, it's the love letter to comics and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he was at a convention, talking about his webcomic.
What convention was it? What were you doing at that convention? Did you just go?
Yeah, it was an anime convention.
Well, he wasn't looking for girls, I'll tell you that much.
Was it a Oh my god, I'm sorry, dude, I can't help it. Was it Psycon?
Well, folks, that's the end of our stream tonight.
Good night. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Was it San Japan or was it a different con?
No, this was in Dallas.
Okay. Dallas, was it Dallas Comic Con? What con was it? Tell us.
It was A-Con.
Oh, A-Con, okay. I'm familiar with A-Con. Chrissy worked a lot of A-Con as well.
She went to a lot of A-Con too.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't. She worked there.
I didn't. Again, poor. And like I had no idea what the fuck A-Con was. And none of my friends were ever like, "Hey, dude, I'm going to an anime convention. Do you want to come?" Eric, looking at you. We always had every fucking opportunity. What the fuck? This dude was there like every year, and I never fucking was invited. I didn't even know what the fuck that shit was. I just called out one of my friends on the stream. This is like the worst day. We barely talk anymore.
So how close are you now?
So you went to an ACON in Houston. You met this guy. That's cool.
Dallas.
I'm sorry, Dallas. Most recently, I met Pat the NES Punk. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
I also wound up meeting Eric Klein. Eric Klein? Eric Klein. Ernie Klein.
No
Ernie Klein. I'm sorry, Ernie Klein. I got to meet him. I have a picture with him. You know, I to be honest, I had no idea who he was at the time, and then I was like, oh, you wrote Ready Player One. I heard about that one time. I still haven't watched it or read it.
Well, that's at least a little more forgivable.
But I met the guy. I feel like I have a duty to like review it, at least with the movie. You know what I mean?
The movie is, I mean, it's
was better than the book.
Was it?
Yeah, it was better than the book.
How come, Bob? You read the book? It sounds like you did both. Tell me.
Yep.
How can a movie be better than a book?
So the movie actually... Go on.
I was gonna say, let's
There's more
just say
character
that
development going on in the movie than actually happened in the book.
Huh.
Also, I think the protagonist was probably a bit more likable in the movie than he was in the book.
Yeah, he was all right in the book, but I mean,
They cleaned him up to actually be a real, like, true protagonist.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean,
we call the ship.
Interesting.
but yeah, plus the movie was done by freaking Spielberg.
Oh, okay. I'll have to watch the movie then.
Direct it.
So you would recommend that I watch the movie to understand it and not read the book, right? Is that what I'm getting from this?
You could watch the movie, and I think he probably would find the movie better.
Yeah, the movie was definitely better than the book. In the same way that the movie Fight Club was better than the book.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to get better about reading shit, but like if y'all say the movie is better, I'm gonna watch the movie instead.
Dude, I can always just stream it for you. I've got it on my computer.
I think I have access to it. Otherwise, I think I'm able to get to it. Okay, I'm finding a place to land right now. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's late. But this planet's only 2 light seconds out. 2K light seconds, my bad. Thank you for being patient with me.
Wow.
Well, I just picked up a whole bunch more yttrium, so
Yeah?
Nice.
got that going for me. That means I can make, that many more grade 3 FSD supercharges.
Yeah.
Or FSD injections, I should say. So, let's see, I have materials for 9 grade 3 FSD injections, limited only by my polonium. Which, hey, that doubles my jump range for that jump, so...
Word.
I'll take it. Took it. What was I gonna do? I was gonna repair my FSD.
Are you using the FSD boosters to get out here? Aside from neutron boost?
No.
Okay.
No.
Just curious. I'm on my way to this landable body. It doesn't have any surface signals, but, fuck it.
I neither did this one. It was fine.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
But this one had yttrium.
what the hell was that software called? Y'all, because we conversed momentarily about this earlier, I'm thinking about that very first. My first computer was a Packard Bell 486 DX2. I remember very vividly. Loving the software that came like pre-installed on it, and just finding different ways to like make that entertaining in some way. So before there was like PowerPoint, there was this program called Action. And you could essentially make what would later become Flash animations. Do you remember what I'm talking about, Bob?
No.
Action, I think the last version was 2.5 before they went full toward the Microsoft Office route. Essentially, you could do like presentations and stuff, but you could also animate stuff on the screen. Man, I used to love Action. Microsoft
I remember the first
Action.
computer we had at home. Me and my brother locked my stepdad out of the DOS prop.
I remember you telling me about that, actually. I don't think that I was there when it happened, but I remember you telling me about it later.
This was when I was in elementary. My brother was in high school, yeah. So fun fact, that's how my family came to realize they probably shouldn't let me come in and see them when they're typing their passwords, because I can memorize stuff pretty well.
Yeah.
And this was back when, in order to get to Windows, you had to get through like the DOS prompt first, where we had the.
Yep. Windows 3.1, Windows 3.11, Windows 95 was also some editions of Windows 95 were also like that.
So Windows ME SE was the last version of Windows. It was actually, I think Windows ME was the last version of Windows. It was released on top of DOS.
Yeah, on top of DOS, but Windows that you had to start by typing Win and DOS. You know,
Yeah.
95 probably was when they were phasing that out.
95 was the end of that.
Like we would have access to some limited games to play through before, like, that weren't connected to Windows and whatnot. But like, I mean, my dad had the administrator account, and we had like child ones, and then I saw his password and I told it to my brother, and my brother locked him out because, you know, he was a teenager.
You remember all the QBasic stuff we were playing around with? You were around for that. I remember you were around for that because that was post Darkwind stuff that I did. Right? I know it was. I know Kurt
out of some QBasic.
Kurt was the one that kind of fueled my desire to learn QBasic. But I remember you being around for that too, because I knew you and Kurt at the same time. Like, we all met at Jordan Middle School. Maybe, possibly. It was like the Microsoft Gorillas. Box Boss was another game that we played a whole lot of. Kurt did like that customized version of Box Boss. You remember?
I barely remember middle school.
Yeah.
I barely remember high school, to be fair.
That's fair. Yeah. I'm en route to land. About 4 clicks from surface.
Came out.
Oh, what song is this? Supremacy. I feel like I have heard this song before.
Heck. Oh.
Okay. About 2 clicks out. Went ahead and dropped my throttle so I don't, you know, pull a Taylor.
Well, that looks like he's dropped out.
Damn it. Ah, are you kidding me? That fell flat only because he fucking dropped out. Damn it.
Well, I mean, it's probably because of what time it is.
Nah, he didn't drop out because he was like, shit, this is taking forever. He would have said something. Come on.
Yeah.
Deploy landing
He
gear.
probably might have some network issues
Deploying
again.
landing gear.
Yeah, he's probably having network issues. I mean, it's not like we have a YouTube series that's pending us, you know, all stopping and starting on time, so we might as well just... Damn, it's tricking me. So hard to find a landing spot. We've known each other for a very long time, haven't we, Psychon?
Yep.
I'm glad you're still around, man. Probably don't say that enough. Unsuitable terrain. Man. I'm trying to find a good place to land. Slow down. Unsuitable terrain. Thanks, dude. Okay. Nailed it.
Alright, who's stealing your internet now?
Hey, welcome back, Commander Taylor. Long time no see. No? Fuck you, VG? No? Nailed it.
Yep. Hello?
Yes,
so
our...
who's still your...
I don't know. I dropped the connection again.
You
What's
okay?
going on with that? Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Well, I just landed as well, so we're ready to head out when you are, man.
I mean, I imagine it's more us than him who are gonna do this.
No, you know what? I mean, I'm still streaming. I'm sure that it picked right back up on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's wrap it up, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Fucking like and subscribe and all that shit. And as always, this is... Wait, hold on. I'm getting the mouse thing again. I don't know why I unbound the mouse from driving my SRV, so I'm going to just jump back aboard my ship before I do this. Or you know what? Actually, even better than that. External camera.
Change camera.
There. Like and subscribe and all that shit. As always, this is VG Punks, the video game punks, signing off. Keep a song in your heart. 07.
07.